Welcome, everyone, to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Washington Huskies taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, Dave.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Hodges. He makes the connection, and it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
See, I know. I was about to throw it to the running back, but X was wide open.
This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Cardinal! A great catch and run for 6. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So Washington's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. When a guy gets off the ball, it's quick. You know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Unleashes one. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. He's going to pass. It's caught. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. From the gun, the ground game. At the 20, he's got space. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone.
How do y'all keep getting cooked like that on the line, bro? What you doing? Why you?
So, Washington.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. This offense has a second down play. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Dumps it to the back. He's got him this time. They make the stop, and this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Hodges. They're working that left side. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook.
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And he's... the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he's all bottled up, and now it's first. The ball's loose. Oh, the offensive first. Absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Washington sends out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Red pass, it's complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got the quick pass. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was it.
Oh, man, it's TA. Right? Like, no.
Already unlocked. Hey, took the counter in the door. A little bit.
Decent pickup on that play. Got it in the middle. It's Blackburn. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. This Stanford offense is humming. Set up with another first down. The run from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Back to pass, it's Hodges. It's complete to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Texas State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get it back.
That's the second time that don't happen.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. The play action fake. Touch it on in midfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Washington wants to go quickly.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all the great Washington quarterbacks, right? Warren Moon, the Heward brothers, Mark Brunell, Jake Browning. The greatest quarterback name in college football history, Sonny Sixkill. That guy was throwing seeds at the University of Washington. This dude right here, putting on his best Sonny Sixkiller impersonation.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the big fella. Nice catch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. They go to the draw. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. It'll be a draw. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs.
Nobody.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Scanning the field, it's Hodges. He's going to fire deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Stanford! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Be over there.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He shanked it. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Motion from the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Blackburn. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. And the pass hits, picked off. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a whirl of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw. The receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pulls it in. It's Washington. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Washington will snap it in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, had everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Feeling some heat. Hit as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The receivers often will run their route based on the side adjustment. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Wants to throw. It's Hodges. Snags it over the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now on 1st down from the 28. Fast motion from the offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Quarterback will audible. He'll set up to throw. Snags it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Huh?
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Palo Alto. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Stanford will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out and do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Off the play fake. A strike downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Washington right back to the line. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decision, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
Dialing up the second down pass play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Washington sends out the punt team. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They unleash unleashed an aerial assault last time that took him right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
I tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking the play. To the air. It's Hodges. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone.
Touchdown, Stanford! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been, and it's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Touch pass on the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot. Back to the air one more time.
Oh, I thought I was dead, bro.
They make the stop, but not before.
Right there. Come on, bro. Look at the cap. Good throw.
Work up top and pick up a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense.
They
needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
just excellent coverage. That cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Second down coming up. Quarterback checking off. Back to throw, it's Hodges. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Now the play fake. Grab near the marker, it's Blackburn. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
So, why you keep messing with people? You don't want anybody messing with you. Why she keep saying stop, Keith? Leave her alone, Keith.
I'm doing this.
Huh?
I'm putting my tongue like this.
What are you doing? Stop making little noise, bro. You making noise out your mouth. Anything else that he doing, can't he not bother you? I said, he's waiting for the kid to goddamn help.
She said in the future.
I understand. Hey,
He always stops at
relax, bro.
3
Stop
o'clock.
saying your brother doing something when he's not even doing nothing to you. Because you do the same thing. Stop playing so much. Keith, Nyla, Lil Keith. Huh? You gonna be good? You gonna stop just saying stuff out loud for no reason? Your brother is tripped too.
Out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. Offense set on first down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using the quick game. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
On third down, he drops the throw. He's got it. They will score. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game, get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
The give out of the gun. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man, it's Hodges. He looks that one in nicely. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. He wants to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to pass on second down. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. From the gun, the running back has it. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Gets it out quickly. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The inside handoff. Headed to the end zone. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the ball.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Washington. Lining up to add another.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to pass, it's Hodges. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They keep attacking through the air. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Stanford quickly to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Hodges. Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Finds his target down the middle.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Stanford going back to work with another first down. He's going to pass. Gets it out fast. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Running back searching for a hole. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Here on third down, will they go back to the running game? Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. A first down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Turning to the running game here on third and goal. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game.
The fake, and he wants to throw. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the two, and the lead stays at 5. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations. How's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He wants to pass it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. And they spike it to stop the clock. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He's looking for an open man on second down. It's complete. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And he runs out of bounds with the interception, and that is how we'll finish off this game. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses that evolve so much, they can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.